Testing, testing. 1, 2. Hey, what's going on, gang? What's happening? 55 months is a long time. Practically, it's almost 6. It's almost 5 years. 5 years. It's a long time. It is a long time. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody's doing good. I know I am. Well, I kind of am. All my software's screwed up. Elgato's acting all weird. Like all my channels have all messed up. And then I think my microphone's working. It says it's working. Now, whether it is or not, you can lie to me. I don't know. Striker, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Jay Hedeker, what's up? Sammy Boy in the house. Cowboy in the house. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody is doing well. I am doing pretty good. Had a nap. Music's loud. Yeah, it's routing through a completely different channel. Is that better? Hear from some Skinny Boats. I love Skinny Boats. Salmon Boy! Thank you. Thank you for the memberships. Let me know if the yes, okay. If the audio is all messed up, just holler at me. I have to manually do it in the browser because Elgato is not picking up my browser audio for some reason, but it's playing the browser audio, but it's not like showing the it's complicated. It's complicated. Someone give me $1 million so we can hire someone to do all this crap. No, just joking. All right. Yeah, here for narrowboats. I love narrowboats. Narrowboats are my favorite. I love Cruising the Cut. If you've never seen Cruising the Cut on YouTube, I love it. Your infants when you joined the third shift. You were just children. I love to see my boys all grown up. Love to see you all grown up. Doing good. Well, one of you at least. Sammy, we'll worry about him. We're worried about him. What's up? What's up? So, news. Any news? Farm sim news. Witcombe Park Farm's out by Oxygen David. We're going to be playing on that tonight. I've given it a few hours. Like it so far. Seems pretty good. I don't know how long we'll stay on it. We'll see if it speaks to me. I feel like it's speaking to me, but I don't know. It's not a loud speak. And anyone who plays Farm Sim knows what I'm talking about. Like after so many hours, there's this little... Okay, I'm done. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens with that. What else is new? Steam controller comes out on Monday, $99. If you are a controller player and you play PC, Steam controller will be out on Monday. So I didn't know if anybody's into that kind of stuff. That's really all I got. I do have a 60-hour limit. It just kicks in, man. 60-hour limit. It's like that's like the same with the 2-week or the 12-day Minecraft itch. Does everyone ever heard of that? Like you play Minecraft for like 2 weeks and then you don't touch it for months. Yeah. At least that's what I feel like. I feel like I do. And it's not just me. Apparently it's everybody. Yeah. Witcombe Park. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. We're not gonna overproduce this. Let's just get to it. Again, let me know if the audio's screwed up. I am routing everything differently because Elgato or Windows or something's all screwed up. Who knows? And now, and see, I have no game feed. Why don't I have a game feed? Game capture. Farming simulator. Come on, Obi. Oh, wow. You did what you were. I told you to do it when I hit the button. I told you. Yeah, I'm turning it down some more. Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool. And they actually have tractors driving around on the map. That's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I liked it. I liked it. I wanted to go down here and see the narrow boat one more time. There's the narrow boat, or one of the narrow boats. It's so pretty. Like I said, if anyone's ever watched narrow boating, let me know. Cruising the Cut on YouTube is my favorite channel. All right, let's get to the farm. Let's get to the farm and I'll show you what I've done. So pretty much I've just been harvesting the starting crops. This was a wheat field I got harvested. I harvested a barley field. We have all New Holland. New Holland is our stuff. That just sounds good, don't it? That just sounds good. Yeah, I sold the starting equipment because I didn't want to use any of it. And it was all really old. And I was like, you know what? It's a good time to pull in some of the New Holland stuff. Because if you didn't know, I don't know if they still do, but they used to make New Hollands, some of them, in, I think they made some of them in England. I'm pretty sure they did. This is the British trailer right here, the Bunning. That's from the Kinleg, or the Highlands Fishing DLC. This tractor's from the Highlands Fishing DLC. So this is all Highlands Fishing DLC. This tractor is a mod, and this one was actually, if I read right, the TM series of New Hollands were actually built. There's a factory in the UK that these were built. So I grabbed this mod because I thought, why not? What other tractor do I have? Oh, I've got the TC590, which is the smaller New Holland. I got that one, and then the New Holland 8340, which is one of my favorite tractors from Farm Sim. Because when I first started playing Farm Sim in 17, this was one of the tractors you started with, was the 8340. So I haven't played FS probably a year, got fully burnt out, maybe 6 hours. Yeah, I kind of get in my itches where I want to play Farm Sim. And then I don't want to play Farm Sim. So then I go play other stuff, which I've been doing lately. All right, we're gonna have to destroy some crop to get in this field. No way around it. Like any other British maps, you've done enough farming. I could, that is very understandable. I can't, there's a hedge. And we're not driving through the hedges. That's all good. I think there is another gate, but that's okay. There's plenty of rye here. Everything will be okay. There's plenty of rye. It'll be all right. All the profits, yeah. There's so much in profits. So much in profits, right? But like I said, so far I've been digging the map. These hills are pretty brutal. Some of the hills on this one are down in the bottom of the valley, everything is nice, but once you get up here on the edge of the map, these hills are steep. We got to finish the RV guy. You guys didn't finish yet? I thought I thought you guys were talking in Discord. I thought you finished. I don't know if I'm gonna be. I probably won't be able to play this week because we wait for you. You don't have to wait for me. I have to tomorrow night. I have family stuff. And then I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm actually scheduled. I'm scheduled for 55 hours, 56 hours this week. I'm scheduled 56 hours. So I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday night. I work 5 nights in a row. I'm gonna be dead. I'm going to be dead. I don't know why it's like it's Google's doing this weird translation for some of these posts. I don't know why it does this. I love the chirpy GPS. It's not your normal GPS sounds. It's like I call them the UK or EU GPS, the bird chirps. But the map, so far, I've liked it. I like it so far. It seems to be a pretty solid map. A lot of farming, but also a lot of decoration. Everything feels pretty realistic. I kind of like it. We'll look at another map here later that I might want to play. I downloaded it. It's a North American map. But I don't know. We'll see how this one goes once I start getting animals and stuff. These fields it plays a lot bigger than it looks. That's what I kind of like about OD's maps is they look small until you start playing them, and then you realize you're like, man, there's actually a lot of farmable land. You can drive through the hedges though. There is no collision on those hedges, and I think the hedges I think they look really cool. I love the grass texture. Like, everything's just very nicely done in typical OD style. Back up so we have a little room for the... I think there was a little spot back here, yeah. We can get the tractor and trailer in here a little bit better. This is the T8040. This is a 300 horsepower tractor. And I'm gonna need every bit of it to get up this hill. Like I told you, these hills are brutal. I was pulling this thing with my 190 horse New Holland, and it just was not liking it. I was like, we're gonna have to build the big one out, pull the big one out. A little rye going in. But what's everybody up to? The only thing with this setup is, or this is a mod, I feel like the header, and this is the 7.5 meter header, is almost too long for this auger, this pipe. But like when I was looking at mods, here's the one I'm using. It's the TC590. And it says it works with the 7.5 or the 8.5. It will not work with the 8.5 meter because the output pipe is way too short for the 8.5 meter. Give her some dual, call it good, yeah. And that was the smallest New Holland header. I have, other than these old ones. But it works. The duals on the tractor. Well, the problem is it won't fit through some of the gates. If you put duals on it, it won't fit through some of the freaking gates, man. Dual's a fantastic camera. Indeed. Slap some duals on it. Duals fixes everything. This is a big old field. You see down there, that is poppies. We have poppy fields. Here's the other gate Cowboy was talking about. Poppy's hot. I was trying to see what other crops we had here. Let's see. We got alfalfa, linseed, poppies, rye, field grass, green rye, hummus active. I have no idea. Mustard, silage maize, spelt triticale, and vetch rye. So quite a few of those. Some of them are not. Yeah, as for grain crops, we have the triticale, the rye, the spelt, poppies, and linseed. I think everything else is a forage crop. I think. Yeah, it probably won't show me. I think the other ones are forage crops. Let's check our forage harvester, see if it'll tell us. Yeah, there's alfalfa, some other stuff. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Looks like other stuff. I wish there was a, I wasn't joking with the thumbnail. I wish there was a narrowboat simulator. I want to play. I want to pretend I'm a narrowboat captain. A narrowboat captain. Oh, I have this cool header trailer here. I'll show it to you. I found this thing in the in-game mod hub. I love it. It's pretty neat. As I bang it out of the way, out the gate. We'll put 2 laps in the headlands. Missed a spot. We'll pick it up later. But let me... Come on, let me in. That's what's cool about it. I just found this and I'm like, I wish I knew it existed before, but watch. What? It's a pivoting header trailer. That thing is cool, right? This thing's animations are great. Watch. That's awesome, man. That's like a 5-star mod right there. It's the little things in life that do it for you. Thank you. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. He just says, okay, that's awesome, right? I told you it was awesome. I told you. Thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate it. That's cool, right? In-game mod. It's Farming Simulator Mod Hub. There's a lizard brand and then another brand I've never heard of, which I think is Italian, but we'll take it. I can actually, I'll actually show it to you. Right here, lizard turntable cutter trailer, pivoting header trailer, $6,500. Color changeable. Convoy agri. Is that Italian or Portuguese? Whoa! You can change the beacon lights. You can add beacon lights onto it if you want. Like I said, different colors. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the gifted memberships. Is he playing? See, I don't think he's playing again. Semper, what's up, buddy? Okay, he is playing. Okay, cool. Guitar man. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Nuclear Salmon, Greg Martin, Ultra Gamer, Ryan Curry, Miracle on Main Street, Tester 69, Potato Jackalass, Flesh Burn, Set July on Fire, and BW Gaming Co. I think Potato Jackalass wins the best name of the night so far. Potato Jackalass. What do you guys think? Oh, we're full. Like I said, they have hedges, but there's no collisions on them, so for people who don't play hedges because they have collisions, this one doesn't have collisions. Cowboy, you've been playing on it? You like it? I love this. I actually like this New Holland. From the New Holland fish, they're the Highlands fishing pack. That's this one. Oh, maybe I have the 80/40, I think. So I have the 342 horse. It goes 359. I'm probably gonna use some of this stuff. This is probably all really good fits for this farm. Gives me excuse to use the Highlands fishing stuff. And we all need I need to use the Vredo. The VREDO. The Vredo pack. I mean, I paid for it. Might as well get my money out of it, right? We're gonna have to get rid of the pigs soon. We'll have to do that. Boom. So when I'm not playing Farm Sim, what am I playing? I've been playing Project Zomboid a lot. Been playing a lot of Project Zomboid. It's kind of like my chillaxing game, oddly enough, because I die all the time. But Monday, I didn't get to play a whole lot, but Monday when I got home, I played the new Vampire Survivors game. I don't know if you've ever played it, but it's stupid fun game. But they have a new one which is kind of plays like an old school RPG. And you have like a deck of cards and you go through a dungeon and you play. It's addictive and simple and fun. I don't know how to explain it. Been playing that. I bought Surrounded and I like it, but I like Zomboid better. I prefer the Project Zomboid to the Surrounded. Oh, missed a spot. We'll get it later. Missed another spot. Beautiful view. Look at that, man. That's all playable too. Like, that's what's really cool is everything you see up to the top of the hill, those are all usable fields. There's a lot of forest on this map, but it's it's not logging ready type of forest. It's very, you can see it's a hard forestry. That's what I call it, the hard forestry. There are some bits of pine and other stuff scattered in the forest, but yeah, it's not really ideal for you know, normal forestry. It's the hardwood. It is. It's the hardwood. So I doubt any of that's going to be taking place. Although I haven't explored, I'm curious if there's, because you can see on the map, there's a lot of forested section here. And they're pretty big sections. But I wonder if, like, I didn't even look. I need to get up here and walk, because there actually might be, like, an area that might be a little more cleared out. Like, you could do, like, this one. And plant some trees in there. A little forested, but it's nice. You know, that's all the playable map. Then you have this nice ring of forest, you know. It adds to the immersion. Scooter! What's up, buddy? How you been, man? Hope you're doing well. Hey, you guys! That's my line. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you in chat. Hey, Scooter, you want to see something cool? Want to see something cool? Check this out. It's a rotating header trailer. Isn't that awesome? Look at that thing. Love it. My new favorite mod right there. It's my new favorite mod. All right, I guess let's drive up here. It is nice, isn't it? Like, it's one of those mods where you're like, oh, well, why didn't I think of that? It's a very nicely done too. It's got some nice animations. All right. Yeah, you didn't know you needed it. You could tell me. I'll be happy about it. Alright, we're gonna hire a worker after we unload right here. Or after we get this load. We're gonna hire a worker, and then we're gonna go while the worker is working on the field. I think we will cart and start baling. I'm gonna try to be semi-productive here. That's almost a full load. The X9. Yeah, I don't know if I can. I mean, that'd be a tight fit. Should be a tight fit. I don't use work AI. There we go. I put 2. Work the headlands. Start with... We've already done the headlands, so we'll start with up down. We'll hire you and see what kind of dumbness you get into. And I parked right in the entrance. Jeez, get out of the way, Raz. Get out of the way. Some of this stuff has stubble destruction, but others... This rye does, but the wheat didn't. Not everything has stubble destruction, which I thought was different. I already bought a baler. I forgot. I already bought one. Dumping our rye. New Holland TM 190. She sounds chonky, doesn't she? Whoa, put the brakes on there, girl. Yeah, this is gonna be tight because, as I said, I don't think that header is really made for this. You gotta get in tight. Yeah, I messed up. That's all good. You gotta get in real tight. And that's the smaller of the New Holland headers. We almost need another header. Did anybody see her hair? Look at her hair. Is it pink? Or does it just look pink? Thought she had pink hair. What do we want? 240s? Yeah. Boop. I love these. This tractor is loud. That's a loud one, isn't it? All right, we may be around. See, this is gonna struggle to pull up this hill. Thing is so loud. Look at. Well, we may not be bailing with this one. We're probably gonna have to use... We're gonna have to use the 300 horse. I don't think this thing's gonna cut it, man, on this hill. I think this is gonna be our workhorse on this hill. Cause she's steep. Look at this thing. I think I might sell this field when I'm done with it. I don't know if I want to keep this field. I might sell this. It's just kind of it's like really hard to work. I think I'm gonna sell it. I mean, it's just, yeah. It's a headache. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, we got too close. We failed again. I failed again. All right. What's up, Hugs? Put our trailer here. Yeah, I'm gonna sell this. Once we get everything pulled off of it, I'm gonna sell it. I just don't... there's better fields to buy. There's more... See, there's plenty of flat land out there that we can buy and use and not struggle. I turned it into a grass field. We just plant it all in grass. And then all we have to do is mow it. Huh. Huh. But like I said, this is a 340 horse tractor. Barely pulling the baler. On another big tractor. I got a lot of other stuff to buy. I'm probably gonna run out of money. I don't know. Like I said, I think I'm probably just gonna sell it. I mean, we can sell... I can sell this field for 280 grand. And then I can buy that field and buy that field. So I can have these two fields that are down in the low next to the farm. I didn't even look at... I mean, this is another one. It's kind of steep. All of these are going to be kind of steep. Down here won't be. I mean, cause like, look at, that's more pleasantly doable. Field 61. What's in field 48? Look at that. It's already planted with potatoes. We're not gonna harvest the potatoes, but the farm is right here, and then there's this really nice field. Yeah. I'm selling. I don't want it. Should have sold it from the beginning, but we're here now, so we'll... Because imagine, once we start getting, like, field implements and stuff in here, this can be impossible. Like I said, we're gonna have to buy, like, a... We're gonna have to spend our money on a... Wait, that's one, a T8. Grab a T8. What's another big one we can get? Those are just 240s. I mean, I guess we can, I mean, the 8RX will work. We can just farm with this thing. Genetic J, what's up? We can just farm with that on the side of the hill. That'll work. How is Genetic? You guys okay up there? I know some bad weather went through up. Well, I don't know what part of Indiana, but I know I heard Indiana and was it parts of Illinois? Got some of the NATOs. We're supposed to have storms here tonight at some point. North of you? Okay, cool. Three inches rain. We had 1.5 inches. Here, my father-in-law came over today and we pressure washed my driveway. He borrowed a fancy pressure washer trailer. It's got like that it's the round pressure washer. Kind of works like a floor scrubber, you know? Super nice. We did my whole driveway like in 1.5 hours. He borrowed it from a friend and he was like, hey, well, I got it. And I was like, yep, bring her over. But we were talking, yeah, we got 1.5 inches rain. He's an old farmer. My father-in-law is. So anytime you talk to him, he always brings up how many inches of rain you got. Because it's just, he's an old farmer back in the day. But yeah, it's supposed to storm here. I thought after 9, I don't know exactly when, but at some point tonight. Well, has anyone else tried the Witcombe map? What are y'all thinking? I don't know. I'm still unsold. Which is probably not a good sign because I've harvested a couple fields. I've been driving around. There's things about it I love, but then there's other things where I'm kind of like, yeah, it has all the extra. Let's see. Alfalfa. Well, it's Probably easier to do it this way. Triticale, spelt, rye, poppies, linseed, alfalfa, alfalfa hay, alfalfa fermented, alfalfa rinro. Let's see what else there is. There's other cover crops too. That's what I like. Silage maize, so you can plant specifically silage maize, which I'm wondering if that yields better than regular corn. You also have mustard, which I thought mustard was like a covered crop, but so I don't know how this works. Hummus active, green rye, and field grass. I think these are all forageable crops, but I could be wrong. Along with the alfalfa, I could be wrong. So we shall see. I think I just don't like this hill, so I'm gonna sell. Once I fit, like I said, once I finish this field, I'm gonna sell this hill. We're just not even. We're not even gonna keep it. Helper. Your life is not that hard. You just turn. This one you can do hay. This one actually has alfalfa fermented, alfalfa hay, and alfalfa rinro. So this one actually has both. It looks like you can do hay or silage from them, and they are different than the other silage. So there is that. No problems with the map yet. Seems everything's runs good for me so far. There is a cool thing. Here, I'll show you the cool thing. There is a pretty cool thing. It's just an RP thing, but it is still pretty fun. You can get down here in the milking parlor and actually milk some cows. I think it's just a deco thing. I don't think it does anything. But like for RP or something. Because I have no cows. I don't even own any cows. But I thought that was cool. A neat little... a neat little touch, you know? It'd be cool if that actually, if you actually had to do something, like if you, in order to get milk, you had to start the milking, like that would be pretty cool. And I'm sure there might be other animated things I haven't found yet, because so much of the stuff is animated. There's all kinds of animations and interior, like everything, almost all the buildings have an interior of some kind. So I'm still learning things. I bet you it's gonna be cool. Stop! Jeez. I couldn't get it to stop. Look at her. She's rolling downhill a little. That's a steep hill. You know it's a steep hill when stuff starts rolling down it. Watch. Just starts inching its way back. It's tractors. She is a honker. I mean, look at that. That thing. I'm getting like anxiety. Just how steep this is. That's a fence. And my American brain just does not. You know, it's a UK map. Everything is so tight. Everything's just so packed in. The sky is beautiful though. It's hard to tell, but there is actually a sky box. So the sky changes. Those clouds, these aren't the game clouds, those are a sky box. But it's the farm sim clouds and then the skybox behind it. So this actually changes. And then depending on your weather, you actually will have the actual clouds and all that kind of stuff. So I thought that was really, I mean, that's just a much nicer looking farm sim sky, I feel like. Plus I feel like the lighting is better on this. I feel like it's better. I don't know if that's just me. I just feel like it's better. Booga booga. What's up, buddy? So I don't know why Google auto translates some of your stuff. It says boo boo instead of booga booga. So I have to click on it to see why. I need to go into my Google settings, and for some reason it tries to, like, the AI tries to auto translate. I can't even begin to understand why it would, but it does. Yeah. There's a way to turn it off. I was reading the other day how to turn it off, and I just didn't get around to it. I'm doing well. Doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you? No complaints here. I'm doing great. I was tired. I actually slept a lot today. I woke up in the middle of the night, like 4 a.m. because it started storming. And so I kind of woke me up. I was able to fall back asleep for a little bit. Then I woke up with the fam. And then sat down and was gonna do some stuff, and then I started like feeling icky, nauseous, and other crap. And I was still tired, so I was like, I'll take a nap. So I took a nap. I didn't get up until my father-in-law called me and said, hey, I'm coming over with a pressure washer. So we got up, did that, pressure washed. Got cleaned up, took a bath, took a shower, all that kind of stuff, and then I had a grilled cheese sandwich, and then I went back to bed. So I actually took another nap. And then I woke up and I started streaming. So that's pretty much my day. Was 2 naps, pressure washing, and streaming. So that was my day. Sounds like a party. Sounds like a great day, right? So I didn't do too much. Not at all. I didn't do much of any. Didn't do much, period. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but like if I don't get sleep, I can't do like I used to. I remember when it was like, oh, I'll be fine 4 or 5 hours. The AI workers being stupid. Where you going, dude? The harvestable fields over there, bud. Chinese mini excavators. There's a guy I watch on YouTube who, he remodeled this old house, and he bought one. He loved it. He said it was his favorite purchase ever. But I just can't. I can't do like I used to. I cannot do without sleep. Used to be able to, not anymore. Yeah, you do. I would do that all the time, Scooter. Party all night, go back to work. But I can't. I physically get ill now. Like if I don't get 7 hours of sleep, well, the old man gets sick. Just can't do it. Just cannot do it. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know enough about him to know what's worth or not, you know. said, I don't know. All I know about those Chinese excavators are, like I said, what I saw on that YouTube video. I mean, he really didn't do any real heavy work with it. He was just like moving brush and debris and stuff. I mean, so it wasn't like he wasn't doing like super heavy one. Yeah, they have. So has anyone seen anything cool? Any cool mods that, you know, any secret stuff going on out there? Why am I not using a round? Why am I not using a round baler on this field? One, I feel like if I stopped, I wouldn't be able to get started again. And two, I'm pretty sure they would all go through my greenhouse down here. They would just all just zoom right down the hill, right through the hedges, right through my greenhouse. And probably kill my rabbits. Hello, buddy. You're gonna be a stew soon. They're actually kind of cute. This one got out. Oh, they're all out. How'd you guys get out of here? I think OD needs to work on his animal plane. What's up, buddy? How you doing? I think Oxygen David needs to work on the animal plane just a little bit for the rabbit hutch, but I don't think he'll ever see my video with this, so. And I haven't seen a place to submit like any. I haven't seen a place to submit any issues yet. This field is steep. She's brutal. I'm selling it when I'm done with it. I'm selling this field. We're not going to do this field anymore. This field was kind of steep too. I did this one. This one isn't as bad. This one is a little more manageable than the other one. Listen, the other option, we can plant it in grass and just mow it, forage it off, but it's going to be hard to pull the forage trailers up and down the hill. You can work side to side, it'd be easier. Do I need government approval? Probably. I would imagine you do. I'll have to ask Jeremy Clarkson, he would know. I said, just... I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. How's Mr. Klein doing? How you doing? How was that? I haven't watched the video. How was the new Swiss Alps map? Wasn't that the one that dropped today? It was like a Swiss Alps inspired map. Talking of hills, I bet you the hills on that thing are brutal. Performs like a sloth. Just too much, like, too many trees and all that, or? Hey, did you do, I'm sure you did a video, but did you do a, what map was it? Did you do the Forest Hills one? $250 map. Well, congratulations. Let's give Farmer Klein a little heck yeah, Klein. Look at that. No, that's crazy. Your commitment to your craft is definitely quite amazing. Gotta give it to you, buddy. So you've had to have done one for Forest Hills. I just was trying to I searched it earlier and I couldn't find one. I found other YouTubers who did it, but oh, it's on the Mod Hub. It's under North American maps. It's called Forest Hills. Yeah, I didn't see one, and I was like, and I didn't know if there was like something happened or if it had dropped and disappeared and now it's back again, or you know what I mean? Like I didn't. The client's like, I was done for the night. He's like, damn it, Raz. I had my work done for the night. Here you go. Make it more trouble for me. Cause I might, if I don't like this one, drop with it. It may have been, yeah. Well, there you go. There's one for you. Look how high this hill is. The birds are just really close. All the time. I'm all the time like, I feel like that's a lot of times I'm like, hey, I found a map for you to make a video on. Yeah, there you go. You'll have to, there. Forest Hills, it doesn't feel American. Gotcha. Yeah, because it says it's based on the southeastern United States, so And I was like, oh, let me check that one out. And then when I got looking to watch a video, I'm like, I don't see one. I see one by others, but I didn't see one by, you know, by my guy, you know? It's like once you find a guy that does like your, you know, a guy that does your mechanics, you got a guy that does, you know, you got a sandwich guy. Like once you got a map guy, you go to that map guy. You don't go to other map guys. You go to your guy. Yeah, the guy, you got a guy that does the thing, you know? You don't go to another guy. I'll do it tomorrow. I like that. There you go. Number 251. Oh, did you do the milk parlor in your video? I don't remember you. I don't know if you did that. I watched it. I don't remember you doing this, but then again, I watched it in the middle of the night. So did you do that? Did you know you could do that? You can milk the cows. Boop. 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 It doesn't do anything functional that I've seen, but that, yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. What else did I see? You can actually, yes, you can. No, Hoff is a great map. It's just, I want to play Hoff, but I'm afraid of it. There's so much crap. There's so much stuff. Yeah, you can't talk about milking bulls. Nope. That's how you get in trouble. That's how YouTube shadow bans you. Come on, old girl. British engineering. AI kryptonite, yeah. No, I read today, speaking of AI, I read today that OpenAI, like, apparently they may not be able to pay their bills. That's what I was reading. Like, I could have read the headline wrong. I didn't read the full article, but like they have like 1.4 trillion in liabilities. OpenAI, I think, has 1.4 trillion with a T in liabilities or something like that, and they may not be able to pay them. So I was like, holy crap. If they get bull juice, there you go. It's not real AI. It's some guy in a call center somewhere. Aren't all cats lazy? Isn't that like the thing about being a cat? We don't have any pets at Casa de Raznac. But the oldest, he's going off to college soon. So he will be going to college in August. He'll be graduating here in a few weeks. And I haven't talked to Flossie yet. She's not a big animal person. But the youngest, my youngest, he's autistic. And I think I might be getting a dog. So that he has like a companion in the house, my son. And I know that I feel like I don't know how well he's gonna do with his brother being gone. So we will see. So I might actually look into getting an actual real, like one of the trained companion animals. We'll see how he does. He may do fine, and then it's, you know, unneeded, but it may be something that has to be done kind of deal, you know, just to help him. 2 kids, yeah, man. Yeah, yours graduating too, right? And then Klein's has his graduating from college. He's done with 1. Get to work, kids. Start making money. Yeah, that's why I'm working extra this week. I have, I won't be on Thursday because I'll be at work. I have to work Thursday night. So, I won't be streaming Thursday. The other's 10 years behind. Sorry, buddy. Mine are 2 years apart, so boom, get them done. The youngest, he won't go to college. Yeah, he might stay longer in high school. Again, that's something we haven't looked into. If you have a child with disability, they actually can stay into school in their extra. So we'll see. He may not want to, and that's cool though. That's pretty cool though. That so you guys, she went to the same college. That's awesome. That is pretty cool. Mine is in the same high school that I went to. Well, Night Wolf, we don't get them all right, bud. This hill is, she's a mean girl. Of course the AI worker has a full tank. Of course, because there's a tiny little strip left. Yeah, my kids, same high school. It'll be same stage for high school. Yeah. College won't be. He's going to different college than I went to. I was that guy who, I went to, my college career is a little different. I went to a few different colleges. I started out in one, then I went to another, chasing a girl. That didn't work out. And then I quit college for a while, and then I went back into different years later. It took me 10 years to graduate from college. Oh, we all are in some way. Yeah, it took me 10 years. 10 years to finish college. Are you surprised? Are you anyone even slightly surprised it took me 10 years to graduate college? I'm on. One little shitting strip up here. And I think that's everything I can harvest. Let me see. 98, that's grass. Yeah, and we're selling this field. I worked in sales. Oh yeah, the Fent. I used that for a little while. Man, yeah, it gets that self-leveling one. I think both of these will, actually. I think that one will. Both these will, I think. Yeah, this thing. But man, it gets like way out of whack. But yeah, that's a self-leveling. If anyone didn't know what Farmer Client's talking about, is in Farm Sim, this is a self-leveling. So is this one too. I think they both are. They will make, like, the harvester body itself will maintain, it'll be level. And then the tires get all wonky. But those two both, I think, are. No, I was in sales. I did sales. Which actually I really enjoyed. I got to travel. The Hillco. Is that just for, like, I wonder if the leveling, I'm sure it helps processing, but I guess on really steep hills it keeps the harvester from rolling, I bet you. I imagine if this thing gets too top heavy, she'll just go tumbling down the hill. Alright. Oh, Klein, you want to see the best mod ever? Hang on, I'll show you the best mod ever. Once I get down to the bottom of the hill. That's okay. That's what I thought. I thought that for process, like grain pro. Oh my gosh, I can't steer. Watch this. Watch this. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that the best mod ever? I mean, top tier at least. Oh, I missed. Oops. I've seen worse. Look at that. Look at it. It's so good it's self-corrected. And then we just do a little bit of that action right there. And you can extend the length of the trailer, which is a pretty nice little feature. And has beacon lights. So we're gonna call that Raz's top mod of the day. We'll just park you right here for now. And we got a little bit of grain in you. Let's get rid of you. Park you right there for now. Finish your bail. Which one is that one? It's the one by critical failure. Yeah, let me look at it. That one? Critical Failures, Caverns and Creatures, Book 1. Ah, okay. I added it to my list. Oh, shit. Well, I always need books. I go through an audiobook like at least one a week, if not more sometimes. Come on, girl. I have a mud mod on. This is the new mud spray. You probably can see it. Like where it kind of flings up dirt a little bit. That's a new mod called Mud Spray or Mud something. Then subtitles X marks for your mom to give you cool level maturity. Okay, there we go. I'm down for it. I'll give her a go. How's the narrator? Is the narrator good? I feel like with audiobooks, the narrator is more important than the actual story anymore. Oh, I've listened to the first book. You and I've talked to. I'm pretty sure I've listened to the first one or two. Aren't they like in a restaurant? If I remember right, like when they're playing the first game. Am I thinking the right book? I think I've listened to one or two of them. Fried chicken. Yeah, yes. So I have listened to the first book. I know that. I have not listened to the rest. I'm pretty sure it's the first book. Yeah, because isn't the dungeon master like some weirdo dude, and then don't they hire him or something like that? If I'm thinking the same one. Yeah. I got it now. I remember. Yeah, I remember listening to the first book. I don't know if I did the second one. I listened to so much stuff. And then I listened to a couple of those lit RPG adventure series, like, which they're kind of different stories, but they're kind of similar. Like He Who Walks with Monsters? I think that's like a lit RPG one. There's a couple of them. He Who Fights with Monsters. Yeah, that's a good series too. Yeah, I like that one. You were talking about Bobaverse on your stream. I love the Bobaverse ones. I don't know how many books I've listened to a lot of the Bobaverse. What's another one I just... Oh, if you want a great book, no lie, Stephen King's Fairy Tale. Stephen King's Fairy Tale. Great narration, really fun story, and it's really not like super over the top Stephen King. It actually is very tame for a Stephen King book. But it's I'll show you I finished it a couple weeks back. It is really good. Especially if you like fantasy kind of stuff. Yeah, this one's Stephen King's Fairy Tale, and 24-hour. So audiobook is 24 hours. So for a credit, it's pretty good. It's a really long book, and it's a fun story. It's really neat. The first, like, it takes a while to get to the, like, It's kind of slow at first, but not bad. It's a lot of character development. So like the first 6 hours of the book, you kind of are like, well, when's something gonna happen? Like, why is it called fairy tale? It'll get there. But yeah, Fairy Tale by Stephen King. Highly recommend it. Go get it. All right, we need a bale trailer. So we can get the bales off that field. And I'm pretty sure this map has bale storage. Oh. I think we have bale storage here. I think. Yeah. Yeah, we do. Yeah, I thought it did. I thought there was bale storage, so. See if there's anything hiding. Nothing in this shed. It has an interior though. Can we not? Let me in the building. Do I not own it? I think I own this. Yeah, I own this. Can we get up here? No. See, it has a neat little interior. Why is there a... You guys see this? Like, there's like a campfire. Has there been a hobo living in my shed? Look, there's like a campfire. Somebody's been burning my rake. But yeah, I can't get in there. This one doesn't open. Damn hobos. Hobo, there's been a hobo in my shed. Can't have anything nice these days. Should buy a used car. I'm actually. Oh, did you get the used car sim? Is it good? It's on my wish list. Is it good? Used car simulator. You like it? All right, let's get a bale trailer. This is gonna be pricey. Anderson does the rounds. Zarkusen's the squares. Yeah. This thing is so freaking heavy. I'm gonna have trouble pulling this bad boy. I know I am. Even with this beast, 350 horsepower beast, it'll be a tough pull. Turn our beacons on. I feel like you sit so high in this one. Oh, driving on the wrong side of the road. Custom traffic models. Oxygen David has some custom traffic models in his map. The train crossing's very nicely done. And then here's one of the custom AI traffic models. That's very nice. I'll have to, yeah, I've got it on my list to. So here's another thing. This can't be on console, can it? Like OD he can't use this stuff. He'll have to replace this, won't he? The subway and the Shell station. Look at that. Another sorry, dude. Chill out, man. I'm giving a tour. Oh. I did almost. I literally thought. I was thinking in my head. There's the TARDIS. Uh-oh, we have an accident. Accident on the bridge. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I don't know why, but I had a feeling that that we could get in here. That's pretty cool. Listen, you gotta explore. You never know what you're gonna find out here. I'm holding up traffic. Come on, people. Well, fix that quick. This is perfect timing. And there's my narrowboat. That is one of my bucket list items in my life. I want to go on a narrowboat trip. I want to go to Britain. I want to rent one of these, and I want to cruise at 3 kilometers per hour or however slow they go along the canals. That's what I want to do. It is a bucket. Oh, jeez. I'll never make it if I keep hitting things. That's. I think that's is that different than the? I think that is different, basically. And then I think this is alfalfa here. I think this is alfalfa. Let's look at that crop texture. All right, bud. We'll see you later. Yeah, this is alfalfa. Pretty good alfalfa texture. I like it. I like it. CFK, thanks for hanging out. I'm looking forward to your Forest Hills video. Sorry to give you more work. Now, does this? That goes to that house. I'm still learning the roads here, peoples. But I can go this way into my yard. Yes. Kind of got this little open area here. There we go. Then we have to go. Up and around, and I guess it'd probably be best if we start at the top of the hill. See, if I was used to running manual, because I'm doing it manual right now. I'm keeping her in lower gears. I can't remember. I think there you go. I turned it. I think. But now if we work downhill, much easier. And we will work down and across. Give me my bale. I love the view from up here. So I'm kind of torn. Like, I kind of don't want to sell it, but I do not want to struggle with the steepness of these hills yet. There was a mod for 22. Might have been for 19 too, but it was called like Pro mode. It was like a baler load Pro mode, and you had to like perfectly line up the bales. If I remember right, like you couldn't do this. Like you had to have it like near perfectly lined up, otherwise it wouldn't like pick them up. Base game is a little more forgiving. Oh, we just got two, so we'll do this too. All right, what do I do, chat? Do I keep the field and plant it in grass? Maybe I can plant it in... do we plant it like in grass? Or we can make it alfalfa field? Can we just mow it and bale it? Or do we just sell it and buy a flatter field? I think we're just gonna sell it and buy a flatter field. Yeah. Sort of. What did you say, chat? I'm not gonna listen to you. I'll let you have an opinion on the matter. These poor people in Britain make their life so complicated, don't they? They make things so difficult to access. Everything is just so tight. I missed. What am I hit? Watch, this better be the spot. I think this is the unload point. Boop. There we go. Got some bales. Welcome back. Welcome. I'm listening to this book series called Dungeon Crawler Carl, and he's like in this intergalactic game show, and every time he does something, he'll be the AI of the game will be like, a new achievement. You killed an animal with your bare feet. Congratulations. It does, yeah, it's stupid. I wish Farm Sim did that. I wish Farm Sim would have been like, new achievement. You backed in a trailer. You're a barely functioning human. Congratulations. Carl. I don't know where Carl's been. He popped in there a while back, and you know, like, I don't like some of the forced actions either. I just started the second book, but it is funny how the game AI has a kink for Carl's feet. That is kind of funny. I gotta admit it. I kind of brings me some joy. New achievement! I think the funniest thing though is how his cat's telling him all the time that his girlfriend was cheating on him with everybody. And Carl's like the cat will bring up the name of some guy that she was watching TV with, and Carl will be like, who the hell was that? Beatrice? Was it Beatrice, his girlfriend in the book? Beatrice was banging everybody. And the cat knew about it. Good times. Alright, we're gonna leave you parked here for now. We're gonna get old throaty here. We'll unload this rye. Now, where do I want to put this trailer? Can you go in here? It's not a good trailer shed. That's a good trailer shed. That's a pretty good trailer shed. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it in there. That's what she said. Like a glove. No, you never had her say that? Some of us are luckier than others. I'm just joking. Alright, let's sell that field. We don't want this field. We're selling this field. We're selling this field. Let's sell this one. 282, yeah. And then what is in this? We're gonna buy this field because we can harvest it. I think this little family definitely has it. Do I want this little alfalfa field? Or is this just going to be more of a pain in the ass than anything else? I think this is just more painful to cut than actually useful. I think what this would be good for is actually to buy and then put chickens. Is actually buy this. I think that's what I'm going to buy this, mow it off, and then turn it into my chicken lot. Because I need chickens because I have I want chickens. So we can put a couple of these chicken sheds in here. Because it's literally half an acre. All right, man. Is it 10? It is after 10 o'clock. I might keep going here for a little bit. I really don't have anything. Tonight's the only night I'm streaming because I got to work. What is this field 71? This is just somebody's house. Oh no, there's a shed here. Okay. I don't know if that's usable, but okay. There's all these little, like, spots of land. And I don't know if they're usable. But this is one. This is field 71. It's got a couple sheds on it. So I'm assuming you can keep stuff here. You can buy field 91. That's the sawmill. Jesus, okay. Hearing protection required. What's the sawmill? I think we want field 48, but there's potatoes in there right now, so we'll buy it after we're done. 48's potatoes. There's nothing in 50. It's already plowed. This might make a good little grass field. Yeah, 50 would make a good little grass field. I think this is gonna. I think we're gonna put grass here. Well, 98. I still have to mow this and bale it. So much stuff to, and then poppies, which we can't harvest yet. The poppy field. And this is the one we sold. We don't want you. You're too bulky. Let's go fly around. Let's go explore for a minute. Flight mode on. This isn't buyable. No. Okay. That's just deco. This is kind of map edge. We bought this field. I guess we'll buy. I guess we can buy the little alfalfa field. Let's just buy it. It's what, 18 grand? Let's buy that. So I think we own all this land now. Yep. We're gonna buy a field of 48. But we want this field first. But after Noah harvests his potatoes, because I don't want to do it for him. This poppy field's ours. Like I said, this one is manageable. This isn't too steep. This one's manageable. You got all this nice... Ooh, what is this? Mustard. Ready to harvest. Mustard. That looks cool. I like it. That looks nice. That's corn. Yeah, we're gonna work down here in the lows. I said we own this field. And this one's kind of steep too, but we'll keep it. I don't think I want to mess with this one right now. We're gonna keep down here in the flats. What's this? Is this another little yard? There's all these little tiny yards like tucked away all over the map, and I think most of these buildings are usable. So like if we here, let's test and find out. Save this. Turn autosave off so it doesn't save again. So if we bought field 75, we buy it. Can we open the shed? Yeah. So we got comes more storage. Even what is it? See, there's these little yards all over the place. This is sell point. Okay. Peak Point Depot. Okay. It's one of the little sell points tucked in here. All right, I take it. What's going on at the church? Can we go in the church? Waiting for a zombie to grab our feet. All right, we'll see you, Jay. Take care, bud. A little overgrown back here. I'm just kind of exploring all the nooks and crannies. You can get lost in this map, man. There's so much stuff, like... But I don't think we can get rid of this stuff. I mean, we can with the object hider, but I don't think we can sell this stuff. Is that an auction? Was that through the song? No? It's like an auction going on somewhere. That's weird. I swear I heard that. But I'm curious to see if we can... I want to know if I can sell these buildings. So we can't sell these, but we can use object hider and get rid of these if we had to. If we had to. Can't get rid of that. We can sell this shed though. And we can sell this shed. So we could actually buy this and... See, but you can't, you can sell the sheds, but you can't sell some of this other stuff. I guess they're historic buildings. I guess the town council doesn't want you selling the properties. But we can sell that if we wanted to put something over here. And then with object hider, you could sell the other stuff, but now here's the question. Can we sell this back? Okay, cool. So we can sell that back. Look, a little... I love these old houses, man. This is crazy. I would live there. I could live right here. Ooh. What is this? Like a little farmer's market? What we got going on over here? Yep, little farmer's market. Little outdoor. Children must be supervised at all times. Running water from the fountain. Does anybody need to buy a fountain? Let's buy a fountain. I love the highway too. I love how we put a highway in. And I turned traffic off because it was congested, but they will actually use the highway. This is the map edge though. But they will actually... Sometimes they exit off, sometimes they don't. Which I thought was really cool. Pigs. Litterers, I tell you. Because this is all map. Yeah, this is all map edge. Which again, look at the map edge compared to other map edges. This is the edge of the map. Let me get down here ground level. Tell me where it is. That's just very nicely done distant scenery. That is just nicely done. Just the map just continues off into the distance. There's really no... Got the little sheep farm here. There's their map edge. See, this is another farm. This is the... Yeah, you can buy this one. This is farm 74. Little farm. I think this is sheep. Little sheep farm. Grab. Nice field there. Yeah, all this is much more feasible. And there's so many farms and sheds and little hideaways and... Ooh, what's that? What is this? Hello, sir. Can you buy this? We can buy this. You know what? We could you could just get some lawn mowing equipment. And just be oh my gosh. This is Jeremy Clarkson's house. It's Jeremy Clarkson's house. Look at it. It's got a swimming pool. Got a tennis court. The gardens. Ooh, look at this. This is fancy. I could live here. I could live here. Little pond, little fish pond. No fish though. -2 points. No fish. Come on. You had fish in his other map. He had animated fish in his other map. Where'd the fish at? What's over here? You could buy this and actually be like the caretaker. You could RP. You could RP being the caretaker of the estate, you know? Let's get a little riding mower. That's pretty cool. Power lines going up that steep beast. So many little... Oh, here's an old... This is a neat one. You're like starting from scratch. Yeah, that would be a good place for... You're starting from scratch. This is actually a collectible. Yep. I really like this. This is really nicely done, and I have to give props. Are these all collectibles? Yep. We found a bunch of the collectibles. But this is very nicely done. I just like the detail here with the... I don't even remember the word for that. But how it's kind of got this old shed and it's very nice. Some of these sheds may open. This is a neat little, like if you were starting from scratch, how much is this? Oh, this is a tiny lot, dude. You could $14,000 you can get started. You can be the caretaker of the estate. Living on the little parcel of land. It even has a connecting field. You could start your own little hay business here. You could buy field 16, plot 20, field 17. This would be actually a neat little start from scratch spot. Get in the hay business. That's neat. I actually like that one. It's pretty cool. Another church. Windmill. Little townhouses. Here's another little farm. Oh, this is the equine area. That's what that is. Little horse farm. Just tucked away right here. With a sell point. No real vehicle storage though. hooligans. The hooligans have been breaking windows again. Birds. I like the pond. Little slip gate or whatever they call these. That's pretty cool. Another farm. Another empty farm. Tons of empty farms. I mean, like, you could really start wherever you want. There's only one silo, though. None of these have a silo, but you can place them down or do like a lot of, you know, a lot of farms over there just put their grain on the ground inside of sheds. This is a very, very nice little area, though. This is very pretty. Because you have the water here, the BGA. Little BGA farm. Plenty of connecting fields. Pretty open, too. So maneuverable. Got our BGA. Kind of explore everything. I think we kind of looked at most of it. We looked at... Oh no, this is a... It's a silage bunk. Another little farm there. Ooh, this is cute. Nice little back garden. Tons of details. Again, not disappointed. Very OD-ish map. I mean, if you like this style. Like I said, all kinds. It just, you could just see how it's just nice because there is a lot of attention to detail. There's a lot of, you know, a lot of little elevation changes and little quirks to the map, and just really nice details that we just don't really get from a lot of mappers, you know. And whether it's your style or not, whether it's you still like, it's the beauty of it is still very, very cool. Oh, like up here. Here, we'll get up here in the forest. This is all playable area up here too, by the way. This is all, you could start in a forest, but the forest is tough. This is tough forestry. This is not easy. This is not for the faint of heart. You're not going to find easy trees up here. As Cowboy said earlier, this is the hardwood. Oh, right here. I wanted to show you this. I saw this earlier. This is pretty cool. I loved this. I drove through here, which is probably the best way to explore this map. Because again, when you're driving, I think it actually looks better. But I love this. I love how it's just rutted out, you know. And like in my brain, I'm like, this road has been here for thousands of years. Like I'm waiting for bandits to hop out of the hedges. But I thought that was pretty cool. And then just perfect placement of the tree at the end. Like it just, I mean, it's just so nicely done. Like that is, it just looks real, you know? It's not, they're turned the right way. That's, I mean, just that scene alone. And this is the standard textures. I don't even have the HD textures because I was afraid it'd blow up my computer. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Some fields have gates, some fields don't have gates. Just little things. See, yeah, this is all playable up here. If you wanted to. Or you can just take a drive through the forest. Ooh, what's this? Another little barn, little starting farm. It's almost like he designed the forest for literally just a get a little vehicle and you just take a nice little drive through the forest. I mean, that's just so nice. Look at it, it's beautiful. That is like, look at that. That's just map design. Like that's character. No, I mean, very few people would decorate all the way up to the map. Like, it's just, you can really tell. I'm nerding out because I think it's stunning. It's little things like this where they've created an entire environment to the forest feels alive. The hills are alive with the sound of music. No. It's all these little hidey holes up here. There's just a little open area in the wood. Again, like, doesn't leave it alone, right? Like, just like, we could leave it. Then we just put in some. Let's just throw that. Just a little log. Just a little log you can come sit in the woods with, you know? Just some trash. Just a little way up to this old field that just sits up here by itself. More forest, jeez. She's pretty. Very nicely done. I like it. I like it. I like looking at it. Now, how long I'll like playing on it, who knows? But I do like looking at it. And none of that town is usable, right? That's all off the map, kind of. But it's blended in a way. Just again. Top tier map design. I'm out. I've nerded out long enough. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate the people that are still here. If you're still here, thank you. Thanks for sticking around. Hope everybody had a good night. I know I did. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. This is probably the only stream of the week because I got to work Thursday. So I'm really only off tomorrow, and tomorrow's Survivor night. So, yeah. So, and then I got to go back to work a day early. What was I thinking? Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know how entertaining it was, but it was something. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate everybody who chatted. Appreciate everybody for hanging out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And have a wonderful, wonderful night and a great weekend. And we'll see y'all next week. All right. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.